Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Regulator60 here, and I hope you're having a fantastic day, simply fantastic. And I'm bringing to you another NPL Minors coach interview, and here I am with the one, the only, the editing god himself, Frieslander. Do you want to say hi, dude?
Hello, I'm Frieslander, and I mean editing god, that's a bit too much I think, but thank you for the compliment.
Hey dude, you put a lot of effort in on your videos. Your intro is fire, and everyone, make sure you go ahead and check out Freeze. His description will be in the oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. His link will be in the description down below, along with every other NPL Minors coaches. So Freeze, how are you on this lovely day? I know it's nighttime for you in Europe.
Yep, it is already 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Oh my god,
Friday.
Is that how you spend your Fridays, talking to cute boys from America?
It is only Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Well, if it's 1 a.m. then it's Friday, right?
Yes, I know, but I've spent my Thursday.
Oh my god, you should spend your days team building, because I know last season you didn't have such a great run in NPL Minors. Do you want to talk maybe a little bit about your season in Season 3?
Season 3 was a new experience for me, because I've been mostly in leagues where the competition wasn't as high as NPL Minors. And I've noticed that very early on, because I got kind of destroyed week 1. Then week 2 I got more of a chance, more of a winning shot. Then week 3 was more same old, got destroyed. Week 4 is I think when I played Vert and I got 6-0'd. And then week 5 actually is when it kind of turned around on me. That's when I played Mono, and I actually nearly swept him with my Choice Scarf Blaze again. But Mono's the type of guy to carry static Raichu, and that happened.
Oh yeah, I remember. I actually remember that game. But it seems that towards the end of last season, you really got the hang of, kind of understanding the competition level. Everyone mentions that NPL is one of the most competitive leagues out there. I think it's the most competitive, and the Minors is no exception to that. Knowing that you have at least a season of experience, how's your confidence going into Season 4?
Yeah, of course, I've had the season experience, and as I said at the end of the season, I've learned a hell of a lot of new things during the season. But a few months ago, I've been in kind of a slump when it comes to Draft League. Been getting out of it a lot more the last 2-3 weeks, so that's pretty good. Just in time before NPL Minors started. So that should... I'm in a positive mindset. I feel like I'm learning a lot more about just team building and playing on Draft League than I was before even Season 3. Which is a good thing, of course. Improvement is the key part.
Yeah, definitely.
Plus, I've been having a lot of success on laddering as well, which means that my battling skills, I feel like my battling skills have become a lot better over the recent month or two. So that's pretty nice. So I'm pretty confident in at least picking up more than one win this season.
That's always the goal, right? To not go winless, not get 6-0, the two things.
But that's
a couple of, oh my god, 0-8. I think
I already went there.
You already went there. Yo, everyone, if you got this far into the interview, leave a hashtag 0-8 in the comment section. But speaking of the ladder, you mentioned that you've been doing a lot more battling as of late. Battling, people always like to dismiss the ladder, but especially for someone with less experience compared to everybody else, you can really gain a lot of fundamentals and insight into basic battling. Do you feel that that's going to translate well to draft? I feel like the obvious answer is yes, but what in particular have you learned that will help you in Minors?
The main thing that I've learned over having a little bit more laddering experience at least is identifying sets easier. That's what I've noticed, that if I see a team matchup, team matchup typically was oh well, I think this does pretty well as a lead, so I'm just gonna wing it,
Mm-hmm.
And now I see a lot more as to what an opposing team can potentially do, if it's set up in a certain way, which I didn't think. For example, I'm expecting something to happen. I'm expecting a certain team to be brought. That doesn't happen, something else happens, but it kind of has the same system in it. You can still kind of figure it out, and I think I've gotten a lot better at that over the last month or two. So that obviously helps with setting up a game plan for a match.
No, definitely.
Kind of being better at adapting on the go when it comes to playing. So I think that I've improved quite a lot on that end. which is good.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you mentioned that. Such a great answer, actually. And I think that's really going to be helpful for you moving forward into this season. Speaking of our season, we actually your season, not mine. Let's go over your team. It's a really powerful squad, by the way. Looks a little bit Gypsy King-ish with your Mega Evolution of choice. Why don't you go ahead and talk about your team structure and what were you and what was your plan as far or insight when constructing this team?
Yeah. So I mean, first up, I didn't really knew what I wanted to pick first round. Like for example, last season I had Feeney, which I think the opinion on Feeney is very debatable when it comes to whether it's good or not in draft league format.
Definitely.
I've used it last season. Well, how well it went. I think it's more of the reason why I didn't do well last season has more to do with the structure of the entire team than it has with me using Feeney, obviously. But this time I started to slide away a little bit more from that hyper offensive style which I used in season 3, plus that was free draft, which I think is a garbage format. I like point system a lot more because you see lower tier mons be more used and excel a little bit more in the format than in free. So I think that is pretty nice. So I just decided to go with a more bulky offensive route with some nice pivots, with some nice speed, with some nice setup. And I think something that I've learned over the last 2 years that I've played is if you have mons that can use, or you have a certain role in the team, like a heal baller or a wisher, or a nice pivot or a fast scarfer. If you have multiple of those on a team, it gives your team an extra dimension. Like for example, I make a Gardevoir, Licky Licky and Leafeon all have access to Wish. Then you have Infernape and Gengar, who can be very potent Scarvers. Then you have Titar and Scizor, who both are very good Pursuit Trappers. Gliscor and Blastoise, and again Licky Licky, who are very good Sponges. And stuff like Scizor, Gliscor, Infernape, Mega Gardevoir, all very, very, very potent setup sweepers. So that's what I was planning on doing for the most part. Have for every role multiple Pokemons, because as I said, I feel that will give me the most success this season. Didn't have that last season, and I think I really have that this season. So I'm really looking forward to using this team. It's more my style as well.
No, I really agree with you, and I really can appreciate the the insight that you put on this team. I do want to talk a little bit about Electrode and Leafeon in particular. So with the NPL Minors, with the Z Crystal rules, you were allowed to only have one Z Crystal user, except if they were, I believe it was 10 points or less, or 5, or
I think so, 10, yeah. Yeah,
10 points or less, and you decided to give it to Electrode and Leafeon, which a lot of people raised questions about you, especially with mons like Goodra, Gengar, Infernape, that could have been very good Z captains. Do you want to go ahead and talk about why you decided to give those mons Z Crystal access?
Yes, okay, well, the main reason why I'm the only one with 2 mons as the users is because I feel that Electrode per 2 points with the access to Z moves is way too good of a steal. I think with Z moves, Electrode is worth at least 4 or 5 points just because of its blazing speed. It does lack some special attack, but the Z moves kind of covered that in a sense. And because I wanted Electrode as my premier Z user, I only have 3 other options for other Z movers, being Licky Licky, Blastoise, and Leafeon. Licky Licky, I've thought about it because it does have a very good amount of coverage, which always works, which is always very nice. But Z-Stone or Z-Move Leafeon, Z-Move Offensive Leafeon with Sword Stance can actually break through quite a lot of teams. If you've used it as well, I've used it in a couple of tiers. I think I've used it in RU and UU, or is it in UU? I've used it in RU. I've used it in RU. And it actually had decent success for me. And I figured, well, out of the 3 mons that are suitable for Z moves, I think Leafeon was the best fit. Okay. But yeah, my main reason why I have the 2 Z move mons is because I wanted Electrode to have that extra power. And of course, when people mentioned why didn't you have Gengar or Infernape or Titar, I mean, of course it would make sense, but I think it's still I agree with me or with them thinking that it's stupid or anything, but I just wanted to try something. with the electrode. I might regret it, I might not, we will see.
Yeah, I think it's a very a bold take on the Z Crystal rules, and I'm really excited to see how Electrode and Leafeon do in particular with your team, especially because it looks so nice on paper. To really well put together team. I guess it's time, we're about 10 minutes in. Why don't we go ahead and hit up some Twitter questions? Are you excited to see what people want to have on Twitter?
I already took a little peek.
Oh my lord.
Spicy.
Oh, good. All right. My boy Cap, where's my Cap? Asks, do you ask for...
Let me grab the tweet real quick so I can read along.
He goes, do you ask for salads or fries with your burger?
Again?
Do you ask for salads or fries with your burger?
Is this a question or...
No, this is a legitimate question on Twitter.
I know, but what do you think? Just take a guess.
Well, you're Dutch, so I would probably assume salads. Salads.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And plus, Dutch people don't even eat burgers, if I'm right.
No, we actually eat fries. We don't eat burgers or anything. We have our own snacks.
Yeah, well, that's what the question says. Or
snacks.
Fries with your burger.
Yeah, so if I eat a burger, fries.
Oh my! I have a Dutch friend who, oh my god, this sounds so terrible. But there's one friend of mine. He makes a big deal whenever he makes hamburgers, and I don't know.
You keep dropping away from me again.
Oh my god, can you not? I said he makes a big deal every time he has hamburgers. I don't know if that's a Dutch thing or if it's just him in particular, sensationalizing American food, I guess. But anyhow, we're gonna move on to the next question. And Zappy the God is asking.
Can I mention something about burgers? About burgers?
Go ahead.
Mostly when you see those American movies or pictures on Instagram or something, you see burgers with a stick in the middle of them.
Yes.
We rarely have that here. When people talk about hamburgers, they're like, "Oh, did you go to McDonald's or something?" Hamburger is not really a thing here. Okay.
That's hilarious. Because, the stick is just there to hold everything together until it gets to your plate.
Yeah.
Because there's
an American thing, I guess.
Lettuce, tomato, grilled onion. Always grilled onion if you ever, want to make your own burger. Grill the onions on, the stove. Anyhow, Zappy is asking, what is your favorite Dutch song?
My favorite Dutch song? Oh my god. I like fucking... those it's a thing called Carnival, which is pretty much Halloween for retarded people.
Oh my god. Continue.
It's an event with parades and such, and people just dress up and drink a shit ton of beer. They always have this this party music going on. I could pull up a song right now, but I don't think that my family, who are currently sleeping, would be too happy if I put it up and blast it out of my speakers right now.
Probably not.
So I'll skip for now. But yeah, I when it comes to Dutch music, those carnival music is pretty fun.
Okay.
There's also a Dutch band called Kensington, but they sing in English, so it's not really Dutch music, I think. But I really like that band as well.
All right, that's a good answer. My boy Joost. He's gonna add Yost, and he's asking, and you guys, if you think, give me a thumbs up if I can actually nail this. He's asking, what's your opinion on Je denkt maar dat je is, maar van mij, maar ik zit in cool en je ben vies? I don't know how bad I butchered that, but
yeah, you're on the IY part, you're kind of butchering it. But it's je denkt maar dat je alles mag van mij. Maar ik zit in een kooi en jij bedrijf. First of all, Joost didn't even copy the lyrics properly, so kudos on him. If I were to give you a grade, I'd probably give you a 6.5.
Oh my god, that's barely passing, I think.
Yeah, but passing is passing, bro.
But yeah, C's get degrees in America.
Who? Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Nah.
All right. Let's see.
My opinion on the song.
Give us your opinion. Yeah.
My opinion. It's funny. It's a funny song.
It's a funny song. That's good.
It's a nice carnival song.
Yeah. I think last but not least, we have only time for one more question, and Bill is going to ask, are you doing anything about trying to move up in the top 30? He's probably referencing the top 30 hottest draft league players in Pokemon Sun and Moon. You were featured, I think, at the lower 20s.
21.
So would you like
21,
to...
yeah.
Oh, 21. See, he knows, ladies and gentlemen. He's a hottie.
Of course.
So what are you trying to move up? How do you plan on breaking the top 20?
I think murdering everyone that's above me.
No,
That puts me at 1.
removing all the beautiful people in Pokemon.
Exactly.
Oh my lord. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. First of all, Freeze, do you have anything else to say or add for the people at home?
Huh? What?
I said, do you have anything else to say or add for the people at home?
Anything else to say for the people at home? Yeah, go check out my channel, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? While you're at it. I play my nice NPL games, add a nice twist to it, because Greg already said that I'm the editing god, and of course there's a reason for people to say it, so like...
Yeah, go. I'm gonna
things or anything
for
but,
something
like,
special
do
for
it.
you. I'm gonna link your little weeaboo video in the description for your
Little weeaboo. Oh yeah, of
the
course,
my minors
little
preview.
intro.
Yeah. That was so fire.
Yeah, that was a good one. That actually got a lot of support. I was happy with that. So
because it was done so well.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, thank you.
Okay. Finish. Tell people.
Okay, finish. Well, check out my channel and check out Greg as well, because Greg is simply fantastic, of course. And check out all the other minors and major coaches. I heard they have some pretty nice graphics this season as well, so that's always nice.
Oh yeah, it's always definitely good to have a great graphics person like you and the Flying Bird as well. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this NPL Minors interview. Check the description. Make sure you are following Frieslander if you want some updates on the Rotterdam Raptors, and also go ahead and check out the NPL fan Discord where you can interact with Freeze and all the other NPL Minors and majors coaches. Yeah, go be his fan. And yeah, so this is me, it's Gregulator60 signing off. I hope you have a fantastic day. Simply fantastic. Peace out.